All right, so this is just some app I put together to help me memorize my hand ranges in certain spots. So anyway, like for instance, this is what I've entered for my range in an open pot from the hijack position. We could look at under the gun, and then I can sort of update this as I see fit. But we're just gonna leave it. And then what I've created is the ability to do some memorization drills. So the poker table is a little bit ghetto, but gets the point across. What I'm likely going to do is go through and remove some of the available hands in the quiz, since some of them are just always folds and they're not close. Doesn't make sense to drill against those hands. Try to get some more hands that are closer to the edge cases. And one thing that's interesting that I'm not sure if I even care enough to fix it, as these things just generate, if it's an offsuit hand, they just generate random suits. And then each time I make an update, they'll just regenerate a random suit. King 6 suited under the gun. So my plan is for me to do this 5 minutes every day before I play. See, like these 7 deuces, it'd be nice if they just never quizzed. If I just never quizzed on 7 deuce, because you're just never playing it. I believe I'm raising all suited kings and all suited aces from the cutoff. Yeah. Oof. 8-5 suited. I think this is a borderline hand. I'm gonna say it's a fold, pretty sure. Okay, yeah. So small blind. Okay, so we're playing a little bit tighter from the small blind even than we are from the button. I know that like 8-6 suited, I think, is in my button open range. These kings always raise. And what I'm working on with this app as well is some support for mixing strategies with certain hands in certain situations, especially as I build out my 3-bet opportunities. I know I'm going to have some hands that are sometimes calls, sometimes 3-bets, and potentially even some raises, calls, and some folds. So I have back-end support for it. I just need to figure out the best way to sort of denote it in the UI. Oh, wow, that's borderline. So 7-5 suited. See, so yeah, from the button, I'm opening 9-6, 8-6, 7-5, even 7-8, 7-8 off, 7-6 off. So all these suited 1-gappers down to 5-3 suited. Okay. 7-4 suited is just out of the range from the button. Okay, so from the cutoff, pretty much no offsuit hands below 9-8 off. These 2 1-gappers, 3 1-gappers. Okay. That's going to be an open. Jack 9 suited under the gun. Pretty tight under the gun here. So no 1-gappers under the gun that aren't broadways. Okay. Fives, I think fives are, I think under the gun is the only position where I'm not opening fives. But depending on the game I'm in, I'm probably opening five sometimes. Jack nine suited from the hijack. That one's a little bit closer. I'm not sure. Okay, looks like that's the only real one gapper, queen 10 suited. I'm raising from the hijack. Raising all offsuit aces from the small blind. You're opening all offsuit aces from the small blind, yeah. And also from the button. But I believe once I get to the cutoff, I think ace nine off is, I'm not even sure if it's in my open range. We'll see if it comes up. All suited kings. Six, seven off from the button. This one's close. Yeah, okay. So that's the worst offsuit hand. I'm opening. All right, that was my 5 minutes. So